Welcome to part 1 in a series of videos meant to showcase the detrimental effects of 21st century road design and the resultant chaos it causes for the various members of the Federation of American Car and Truck Owners and Riders. Today, we would like to highlight one of our largest industry groups, the million-plus brave men and women working as firefighters at the over 50,000 fire stations from coast to coast. Now look, it doesn't take a genius to surmise the negative impact on response times caused by road diets that are intentionally installed to slow down our streets, especially in a profession where every second matters. But don't take my word for it. See for yourself as we walk past this station situated just blocks away from the White House. Take a peek around. Right off the bat, you'll notice how this one-way thoroughfare appears to have more space for bike use than moving traffic. Now imagine a fire truck on an urgent call trying to negotiate this area at rush hour. Keep in mind, there is no alternate departure point for the fire department employees who work here. They must use this street on every call. For those of you who know how to navigate Google Maps archive and have the time to do so, check out how much wider the berth for fire trucks was before the 2020s. Just to be sure, I asked one of these guys how often this forced congestion is a problem for them. His verbatim answer was, like all the time. He then followed it up by ripping DC a new one for putting this bike station in the road here. In short, city planners either don't think or don't care about these extremely basic and obvious concerns. Again, don't just listen to me. Let's ask another fireman, who prefers to remain nameless, how his life has changed.
They didn't think about us when it comes to us actually needing water. So what I'm getting at is, they were doing it so it was the sidewalk where the fire hydrant is. Then it would be a spot for the bicycle lanes both ways, then another spot for parking. We can't use the hydrant because it's so far away now. They didn't think about that. They're idiots. What about us? We need to get the water. Sorry. It's done already.
Done already. As in the city refuses to correct the mistakes they have created. Mistakes like rendering some fire hydrants virtually obsolete. But that wasn't the only horrible idea that sprung to mind for this fireman. Listen to him describe floating bus stops.
Where they've already installed those bus stops. One bus this way, one bus that way. I've got to squeeze in the middle for emergencies. It's every day. When we're on a call, we have to dodge buses because buses are out further. Again, they didn't think about us, how big these apparatuses are.
Honestly, that seems to be the recurring theme. They don't think about us. Whether we're talking about the homes we live in, the schools we send our kids to, or the businesses we shop at and possibly own, emergency response across the country has been degraded by these poorly thought out decisions. Frankly, firefighters and everyone else who travels by truck or car are sick of it and ready to tell these so-called experts enough's enough.